What does this system? The most important benefit of the system is monitoring the process. So every milestone within the process is monitored and it's interactive. It's a system that notifies for delays and pushes the government civil servants to work accordingly to the design time flow of the system, of the process. So for example, if something needs to be decided in a certain step in 3 days, and after the second day there is still no movement, there will be a notification for delay, for example. Or at the end of the process, you can monitor which of the processes were overdue. So there are key performance indicators by workplace, by type of process, by type of document. So you can, as I will show you on the next slide, you have very detailed analysis of what type of act, at what ministry, at what department, at what workplace you have delays or you have inefficient work. So it gives a feedback whether something needs to be changed, or gives feedback that maybe needs some training or work on the performance of some specific civil servants in the process. The next feature solution will be online services portal, the one that I mentioned that is awarded on the Microsoft Worldwide Partner Summit 2006. It's a centralized, standardized information portal for all citizens of the Republic of Macedonia. It gives access, information access for all the services that the government delivers to citizens and businesses. More than 250 services are published online. And it's not centralized as a system, it's centralized as an access. The system is completely decentralized within the bodies of the government. So more than 25 institutions work on this system at the back end. The back end is kind of a government-to-government portal. We use this as a platform to deploy on top of it e-cabinet. We deploy the process management system on top of it. So it's a single underlying application platform that we use to deploy all the future solutions on top of that. So it enables even the inter-ministerial communication on that portal. The valuable in this portal is that this system guarantees that every information published on the government portal, but also every response based on that. So every information needs to be checked, approved before publishing. When I say information, this means forms for applying on service, payment data, recent updates which was done by the government is enabling mobile payments for taxes of services. The system also enables citizens' questions. So when a citizen applies for a clarification on a specific service, this question directly goes to the desktop of the civil servant. It's responded from the side of the civil servant and it's tracked within the database. Can automatically be published if authorized by the civil servant, can be published in the frequently asked questions for a specific service. So it enables bidirectional communication. It's not transactional yet. We're working on enabling a transactional service in terms of paying for a specific service that will be delivering a service at the end. Solution featured for this presentation are the Apply Online and Send. I will focus more on those two solutions and the results driven by them. The Apply Online is a system that was designed to enable job seekers to apply online for civil servant job. Before this system was done, if someone would like to be employed in government as a civil servant, he needed to apply directly at the agency for civil service. The cost of the process was estimated at €100 because they need to deliver notarized copy of specific documents, they need to travel around the country to go to a specific location, only few of them around the country. The system was redesigned, policy was changed in order to enable an online application for employment. So the system guarantees transparent, equivalent assessment of capabilities of the candidates, but also testing the knowledge of each of the civil servants. So it starts with the process of online application. It still enables offline application. You can come directly to the agency. We are not forbidden to do that. But as we can see, I will go later maybe on the results, most of the people are applying online. There is a quote there that was done by the Herald Tribune, and I will just read part of it. Projects that have succeeded sometimes have gone far beyond initial expectations. Current penetration of internet in households in country is 45%. Number of online applications out of all applications are 93. 93. It's double than the internet household penetration. People like to use the system online. Why? Because it's cheaper. It's 24/7. When announcement is placed, it's available up till midnight. So you're not connected to the working hours of the agency. The agency hours are, let's say, 8/4. But you can apply up until midnight the same day if you are going online. And you will apply on the online announcement by filling very simple forms. The process starts with the institution announcing the job vacancy. They do this by interconnecting again with the civil servant agency and the central register for civil servants, which holds the organizational structure of each of the agencies within the country. And if there is a job vacancy in the organizational structure, they can announce an ad. When they announce an ad, they clarify the specific requirements based on the organizational requirements, but also deliver specific questions. They can build a library of questions for a specific announcement. When the user applies online, people fill in a simple form. The system at the backend will do automatic assessment of the basic requirements and the filled-in forms, and will build a list of candidates that has passed the administrative requirements. All those candidates then are scheduled for testing, and the system automatically sends them invitation for testing, which is done by SMS and email, not anymore by snail mail or a postal mail.